Hi, my name is Sarahi and I'm a senior at Prepatech. Today I'm going to talk about SDGs, most specifically about climate action, which according to the United Nations website, its purpose is to help more vulnerable regions such as landlocked countries and island states. Adapting them to climate change must go hand in hand with efforts to integrate disaster risk measures into national strategies. And because it's getting out of hand, it's important to take care of our cities now as well. Greenhouse gas emissions continue to rise and are now more than 50% higher than the 1990 level. Global warming is causing long-lasting changes to our climate system, which threatens irreversible consequences if we do not take action now. In my research, I discovered that the main reason for all of this is us, the people, the citizens. We're the ones using gases and cars and throwing trash. We're basically taking for granted everything, which includes our houses and homes. I made some interviews and I'm going to play two of them. One is from an adult and the other one is from a child. I'm only going to play what I thought was the most important part, and they're also in Spanish, so I'll try my best to give a summary at the end. Let's hear them.
¿Sabes qué es el calentamiento global?
Sí.
¿Me lo puedes explicar?
El calentamiento global es cuando contaminamos demasiado el planeta y es como si se empezara a enfermar y la aura se empezara a desaparecer. Si la aura desapareciera por completo, probablemente los rayos del sol quemaría toda la tierra.
¿En tu escuela hacen algo para ayudar al mundo?
Sí. Recogemos basura y evitamos que las cosas que usamos gases no contaminen.
¿Cuáles crees que son las causas de la contaminación?
Gases, basura y pues también algunos autos que echan gases que cuando están descompuestos y cuando destruimos árboles.
So, as we could see here, the kid was talking about, the basics, the trash and the gases, which is really important, of course, but he didn't know more than that. And when he was talking about an aura, he was referring to the ozone layer, which is, of course, tearing apart by all the fabrics and all the gases that we're using nowadays. So that was basically all he said. Now we're going to the next interview, which was with an adult.
¿Sabes qué es el calentamiento global? ¿Me lo puedes explicar?
El calentamiento global pues es como los rayos ultravioleta están entrando más directo a la Tierra, porque la capa de ozono está disminuyendo por toda la contaminación que nosotros estamos generando al medio ambiente, y por lo mismo hay muchos cambios climáticos que están provocando que cambien las temperaturas en la Tierra y se descongelen el hielo del Polo Norte, pues, que provoca el calentamiento global.
¿En tu trabajo hacen algo para ayudar al medio ambiente?
En mi trabajo nosotros en la empresa en donde trabajo se dedica a fabricar productos que son bioquímicos, que lo contrario a petroquímicos es que no son químicos que dañen tanto al medio ambiente como a las personas o seres humanos. Son bioquímicos en base a enzimas que en base a esos productos, primero no producen cáncer, no irritan la piel ni dañan a las personas, y esos productos los utilizas en recipientes que puedes reciclar una y otra vez. Entonces ahí estamos eliminando el desperdicio de PET. Y el agua que utilizamos en los productos, donde enjuagas el trapeador o lo que uses para limpiar, esa misma agua la puedes utilizar para regar plantas. Entonces estamos ayudando al ambiente en no tirar químicos que dañen a las plantas. Estamos ahorrando el uso de plásticos o de PET, y estamos ayudando a que esa misma agua sea reciclada y pueda regar plantas y no se dañan. Al contrario, nacen nuevas plantitas, son en base a enzimas. Y lo otro es que estamos fabricando un papel que la materia prima, que es la celulosa con la que se fabrica, viene de lugares certificados, de donde ya los árboles hicieron su trabajo. Son árboles viejos los que talan y vuelven a sembrar hasta que cumplan su ciclo, los vuelven a talar para sacar la celulosa. Y ese papel también es en base de enzimas, entonces evitamos al medio ambiente que no haya tantas bacterias en el aire y que el papel sea biodegradable y se desfibre muy rápido, que evitamos que también haya mucho desperdicio de papel en las tuberías, eliminando malos olores, porque tiene activos igual que el bioquímico. Entonces creo que sí aportamos algo, un granito de arena al sistema.
¿Cuáles crees que son las causas mayores de la contaminación?
Las causas mayores de la contaminación en la ciudad en la que vivimos, pues nosotros mismos tiramos mucha basura, utilizamos muchas cosas que se tardan muchos años en biodegradarse y volverse a fundir con el medio ambiente, tardan muchos años. Y otra es pues el que tenemos muchas fábricas que contaminan mucho el medio ambiente, que ahorita somos la ciudad más contaminada del país.
¿Qué acciones haces en tu día a día para preservar nuestro medio ambiente?
Lo primero que hago es siempre evitar tirar basura. Nunca tiro basura si sea un pequeño pedazo de papel. Y si veo basura tirada, la recojo. La otra es que trato de no desperdiciar agua. Uso lo necesario. Tiro lo menos posible. Y cuido mucho la energía en mi casa o en el área donde yo me desenvuelvo. Trato de apagar las luces que no utilizo o aparatos que no estoy utilizando. Que es un poquito de lo que podemos empezar a hacer desde nuestra casa.
So, as we could see, this woman knew so much more about the contamination and about the climate action that we need to do and what is being done. Of course, their age is a lot of a difference, but still, this told us that schools now doesn't do as much as they used to do. Like, for example, for me, I did so much things when I was in third grade, and I knew so much more about the climate change and about the global warming, that now kids only think of that as trash. We have to pick up the trash, and it's so much more than that. There are many factors that can help to improve our quality of life. For example, electricity. The usage of this is a huge factor in environmental impact. Just by turning off the lights when they aren't needed and trying to unplug as many cables as possible when they aren't being used can help. The most effective solution in the electricity subject is to change to a green power program or solar panels. This way you can stand for the renewable energy and reduce your personal environmental footprint. Another way to help is to diet, and many researchers dedicated to this topic say that having a vegan or vegetarian diet is a very good and healthy way to live and help the environment. Most of us eat based on traditions and habits or just the things that are more affordable, but we don't really take in consideration that this way of eating might be causing a larger effect in the world. Being vegan or vegetarian might be expensive, but in the long term, we might have a better quality of life. There's a diet that is called omnivore diet, which is not to cut meat just 100% out of your life, but just cutting out 1 or 2 days a week. And if that becomes too easy, you can also cut it on holidays, festivities, and other special occasions or events. The more plant-based you make your diet, the better and healthier it is for animals, the planet, and you. There's another big variable, which is the transportation, and this is a very known factor in the global warming, because it's not a surprise that cars and the gases they release and the trucks and the buses, they're causing a big damage in our world. In conclusion, we need to get a wider perspective about how the community sees the trouble and how the community thinks about climate change and global warming, and what we can do for all to unite as one and try to help the world to have a future secured, and a future secure for a future generation as well. Climate action is something that everybody needs to do and take care, because is at the end of the day is where we live, what we breathe, and we can't take it for granted, because if we continue this way, one day it would just be gone. Thank you for listening.